discuss about the instruction set, instruction set completeness, completeness in computer organization. We know that the computer, we can define the computer in another way. The computer is the combination of the hardware as well as the software. We know that again, the software means set of programs, programs, and program means set of instructions. So, an instruction is a specific or set of actions or functions. What actually the instruction represent means set of actions or functions performed by a computer. Hence, we can design a computer or the system which is able to perform perfectly, or that means all operations. Then it is able to identify and interpret all kind of instructions, all kinds of instructions. We already discussed different types of instructions. Just I am going to be refresh your knowledge. We know that is some of the instructions is arithmetic instructions, that is suppose add with carry, subtract, and subtract with borrow, etc. And logical instructions, logical instructions that are simply and, or, complement, right, and not, such an instructions. And shift instructions, shift instructions, that means shifting the computer bits, shift left cal, circular shift left CIR, circular shift right, and SHL, logical shift left SHR, and etc. And out of these things, we are also consider the data transfer instructions, data transfer instructions, that is to move the data from one place to another place, that is LDA, load, store, such as instructions. And one of the main one of the main instructions is the control instructions, control instructions. That means how the programming or set of instructions are to be executed, right? This, this is the control instructions such as BUN, BSA, and ISZ, and etc. And even halt to stop the HLT halt to stop the processing. So these are the control instructions. The main function of the control instructions is to control the processing within the computer, right? Because generally these instructions are executed in a program one after another, that in a sequential order from top to bottom. But sometimes we are going to be execute one instruction and we are going to be skip the another instruction. So generally in programming we are going to be write if condition, such as some of the instructions may be we exempted from the execution, and sometimes we are going to be execute some of the instructions repeatedly. This is known as the loop. In programming we are using while, for, and such a loops. So the loops and conditions and function calls such as those are exhibited by the, those are shown by the control instructions. Hence, to work the computer perfectly, we need the all the set of instructions such as arithmetic instructions, logical instructions, shift instructions, data transfer instructions, and control instructions. We also know that when we are discussing about the arithmetic circuits and arithmetic, simply we are going to be use simply add instruction. And suppose the add and complement instruction we are going to be combined, we are going to be perform the subtraction operation. And we know that the complement of end, that means that is the NAND, that is the one of the most important digital or electronic component in designing the most of the circuits in computer organization or in computer hardware. So once again I am repeating, right? We need arithmetic instructions, logical instructions, shift instructions, and memory transfer instructions, data transfer instructions, and control instructions. These instructions are required. All these instructions are divided into the or categorized into the three formats, that are the memory reference instructions and register reference instructions and IO reference instructions, which we are discussed in our previous video. Okay friends, so the computer or the system to work perfectly, a basic computer, we need these categories of instructions that should be present, right? Thank you.